Hey, what's up? Today we're going to be doing another Why is happening in these pictures, where we look at pictures and we try to decipher the things that are happening. I mean, most of them it's pretty cut and dry. I don't want you guys to get stressed about this, alright? I don't want anyone stressing if we can't figure out what happens in these pictures. That's fine. Or what happened in these pictures. That's fine. Let's just get into it. This is What the Fuck is Happening in These Pictures, number 71. Let's do it! Hey. What's up? First, we'll start with the weirdest family reunion I have ever seen. Nova, can I do my video, or are you gonna keep licking yourself the whole time? Jeez, girl. Be a professional. Gotta get her some allergy meds. This is the weirdest family reunion I've ever seen. They say opposites attract. I just wonder if this was a bunch of like gothic people doing like a seance, and then these dudes were like, hey, we were coming to the cemetery to drink, and they're like, what? We were gonna raise a demon. Wow, maybe we can drink and raise a demon together, and now they're all best friends, and they're actually a blended family, and they're all married. They're all married off to each other. It's really cool. The sweetest couple, though, is Sarah and Steve. They're so sweet. Parent-teacher conference at Euphoria High. Oh, no. Is this really a parent-teacher conference? Don't be wearing your bondage mask to the parent-teacher conference. Even the woman, how she's dressed, sure, it's a little strange, but it's fine. But when you're dressed all in leather and you're wearing a mask, that just sends off bad signals. It sends off fetish signals, okay? The fetish signals in my brain are going off. Not appropriate attire, okay? Whatever you want to dress like in your private life, maybe tone it down a little bit for your children's sake, at least. Wasting no time at all. So this is a picture of a bar worker shot, and then the sign in the back says bartender wanted. Damn, at least give it a few days to mourn the poor person. Were they shot and killed? Maybe they're gonna recover and come back to work. Hopefully not killed, but if they were, you're too quick to replace them. I understand you got a business to run, but still, you know, maybe just get someone to pick up a double shift or something, at least for the first 24 hours. Daughter, I want a dinosaur. Dad, it's impossible. Daughter, then let me have a boyfriend. Dad, I got you a dinosaur, honey. Look at it. It's great. I just figured out how to time travel. I just figured out how time travel works. I went back in time, I fought a dinosaur, and then I had to figure out how to bring the dinosaur back in the time machine, so I had to make another one, actually, a prehistoric time machine that was big enough to carry a dinosaur, and then, hey, here we are. So no boyfriend, right? That is a realistic-looking dinosaur. Wow. Where do they catch that thing? In the bayou? It's probably just a big alligator. Only in California, traffic is so bad a taco truck opened on the freeway. And it looks like business is booming. That's amazing. There's actually a lineup for your tacos. That is horrible. How bad is the traffic that you can get out of your car and wait in a long-ass line for tacos? This is probably why the traffic is so bad. Guys, get back in your cars and drive them. Stop stopping for tacos. Them. Derek's such a dickhead. Derek, it's not my fault. Derek looks like he got chopped in the back of the head with an axe but survived. Like someone hit him with an axe but it went straight down the center of the brain. You know, you always hear those stories like someone got shot in the head but somehow it went in between their brain hemispheres and, you know, all of a sudden they were fine. Well, as fine as they can be when a bullet goes through their brain. I would really like to know the story. I wonder what happened. I feel bad for them. If that was me, I'd be wearing hats all the time. Or I'd get like a tattoo on my head of, you know, I'd either commit 100% or I'd hide it all the time. Just a big tattoo that makes it look like the top of my head is the top of penis. You know, when your wife is scarier than any disease. Oh, over the glove. I am taken. Well, he is a doctor, you know. Doctors are very sought after because they're smart and they make money. Maybe he's not married and this is his way of stopping everyone from trying to hit on him all the time. He's like, look, I know I'm a young, attractive doctor, but I don't need a woman in my life. Oh, here's a little old puppeteer. A little old lady with a puppet of a little old lady, and it's feeding a squirrel, and this is somehow the most adorable thing I've seen this year so far. Until you realize that it's a trap, and they're actually going to catch the squirrel. It's the little old marionette trick. This is hilarious. Is this just something she does for fun? I'm so confused by this. It's clearly supposed to be her. They're wearing the same sandals. They've got the same cane. They've got a little bag of treats. Now this one is alarming to me. Check this shit out. Went to Roadhouse and ordered a 6-ounce steak. Looked small as fuck, so I got my scale, and motherfucker weighed 3.5 ounces. Laughing my fucking ass off. Better check y'all shit. Got my 6-ounce though. Got my ruler for Subway ass. They next. I bet you'll find out that those subs aren't 6 inches. I'm telling you, that is actually alarming to me. You're supposed to be getting a 6-ounce steak. It's not like it was 5.5 or something. That shit was half of what it was supposed to be. The hell? Shit, I'm gonna start bringing a scale everywhere. I'm actually very curious. I am very tempted to weigh my next steak that I order at a restaurant. And then I'll just look like a crazy person. It's actually 11 ounces. It was only supposed to be 10, so I'm gonna put my scale away now. I'm gonna wipe the blood off the table. And I don't have a cool little fancy scale like him, so I'm gonna be bringing like the bathroom scale from my bathroom, like just one of those ones with like 2 feet marks all over it, and I'll be like, yeah, let me weigh this bitch. Here's a wedding, and your wedding is important when Thanos shows up. Holy shit. I mean, it's one thing to wear white to someone's wedding, but is it worse if you wear a Thanos? I mean, that's pretty dedicated. Why did you cosplay Thanos at this wedding? I don't understand. I'm so confused. But I mean, it doesn't look like there was a huge turnout, so I guess you bring who you can. Your friend who can't get out of cosplay, he's like, look, I got the Comic-Con in an hour, so I'm gonna come, I'm gonna see the wedding, and then I'm going straight to the Comic-Con. Look, at least he didn't wear a wedding dress, because that is the absolute worst thing you can do to a wedding. It is way better to dress up in full cosplay rather than wearing a white wedding dress, because I keep seeing videos of people who go to weddings wearing wedding dresses. Like, who do you think you are? When you're not the bride, you can't wear white, let alone a wedding dress. What did they do? It's a picture of ducks in the back seat of a cop car. What did they do? Sell quack. That guy's funny. He should be a comedian, sir. You should do what I do, because you do it way better. When you don't have flood insurance, but you do have fire insurance. Oh, shit. It's like, oh, we know our house is watertight because it wouldn't have burned down. Oh, that sucks. Getting your house flooded and burned down at the same time? How the that's crazy. Damn. These, like, flooding conditions that some people have to deal with are insane. We had one big flood in our area one time, and it was horrible, but it was, like, a one-off thing, and my house was on a hill, so it didn't get surrounded in water, but there were a few houses surrounded in water, and I was like, holy shit, I'm glad I'm on the hill. This one is actually just hilarious. So, thief returns after stealing woman's car, yells at her for leaving 4-year-old son alone in vehicle. Imagine getting lectured by a car thief and him being right. It's true though, but as a car thief, you came in and you just started yelling at them. You should have just been like, okay, I'm just gonna drop this car off and leave, but I guess they didn't want to leave the 4-year-old alone because they're just too good of a person. You should have just stole the 4-year-old. No. That's a bad idea. No, don't steal the kid. It's crazy that someone went to steal your car and then came back and was like, look, I know I'm a car thief, but you left your damn kid in the car and they could have died. Shit. I hope that helped them align their moral compass a little better. They're like, well, I don't steal things, but I am an idiot. This came out of McDonald's ice cream machine, in case y'all wondering. That is disgusting. Out of a McDonald's ice cream machine. And then they just scoop that out and turn it into vanilla swirl, or what? Oh, here's a frightening one. Found this in my backyard. Does funny things to my camera when I open it. Tiny radioactive cylinder lost in WA, sparking urgent public health warning. Ah, shit. I really hope that that's not this. I just hope this person's okay. I hope they didn't get any serious injuries from this radioactive cylinder. But how could you not be curious? You wouldn't think, hey, there's probably some radioactive tube in my lawn. No, you'd just be like, wow, cool. This is probably some space junk. I don't know. Maybe I'd probably leave it. If it was fucking with my phone, that is a very good sign of, like, radioactiveness. So, now we all know for next time, okay? Yo, wow, okay, sweet. I don't even remember putting this one in here. That's alarming. Those can't be real, right? Oh, those are all natural. They're playing tetherball. That's nice. There's like this whole genre where it's like extremely intense, big fake breasts, and I'm pretty sure they're not real implants. You know what I mean? Like, yes, we know they're fake, but they're also not permanent. That would be my guess. If they are permanent, then what are you doing to yourselves? Oh, shoot. This is what happens when you let the kids play with the hose. First thing you tried to do is shoot them in the face. Okay, we're just gonna ask that you aim it down and you don't... Oh, fuck. Third time this week. That shit got him some air. Look at him go. Damn. His face is gonna fucking hurt. Here's a guy walking his vacuum. Alright, because why not? Why wouldn't you just take your vacuum for a walk? I'm sure he's not walking his vacuum, but this is the laziest way to carry your vacuum home. You're just dragging it along the floor, you can't even pick it up. What are you drinking? Is that water? I'm gonna say vodka. This looks like a drunk move. Bob Stockless, $7. James Stockless, $291,400. Why did you even make Bob the check, okay? Just to embarrass him even more? Can you give him like 1,000 just so it says 1,007? Break him off some of those 200,000s. Here's a paint disaster. I'm guessing some sort of truck crashed, and is it paint or is it some sort of food? They're all just staring at it like, son of a bitch. Now we gotta repaint the road black? What? The glare from the heavens. Wow. Oh, that is a creepy cloud. Why are there two suns? Oh, it's like God looking down on us, or oh no. What is that? What is that down there? Can you just tell me that's like a bone protruding from the hip and not what I think it is? Oh, that cloud's looking at me weird. That cloud's undressing me with its eyes. Someone just showing off some White Castle hamburger castle bites. I just want to know how many dead bodies are in your fridge. Why is there so much blood? Yeah, oh, hamburger castle bites. So weird, strange, cool. Why is your fridge covered in blood? I'm going to assume you're a hunter and that's animal blood. But, somebody look into this guy, okay? There could be a few severed heads in there that don't belong to animals. Not really sure what the hell happened here. It looks like a spacecraft just like blipped out of existence, you know, and just took part of that tree with it. I guess like a truck came under. They must cut it so that cars and stuff can get underneath, right? Oh, it's actually a really cool looking tree. I just like to imagine some truck driver went in there and was like, oh shit, cut out a perfect little rectangle. Here's a bear trying to get some bird seed. Sweet. That bear thinks he's a bird. It was really crazy when he jumped off the bird feeder and flew away into the woods. What do you do at this point? I guess just let it have the bird seed, right? You go out there and try to talk to it, try to talk it down off the ledge. Don't jump! It's not worth it. You're not gonna make it. And here's someone, I guess this was someone trying to smuggle drugs in the weirdest looking drug smuggling toy. It's like a chicken with boobs and a doll's head. Look, if you're trying to trick people into thinking these are real toys, you're doing a bad job. That looks like you keep drugs in it. It looks like you would buy this doll to put your drugs in. Like if you were just storing them at your house. You're not doing a good job of smuggling the drugs, okay? I'm not an expert myself, but I'd like to think that my toys would look like toys. Why does the chicken have breasts? It's weird. Strange. I'll take 10. Without the drugs. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the what the fuck is happening in these pictures video. And if you know what's happening in these pictures, leave the comment underneath. Let me know. Subscribe to the channel. So I'm going to be pumping out videos again. Got a slow start to the January, but I'm getting motivated again, okay? It was hard to work. My wife was also off work, and the whole family was home. Anyway, more videos coming soon. Come up to your screen real quick. Boop. And check out my Patreon, patreon.com/FluffeeTalks, and get yourself some fluffy gear like the fluffy beanie, or the fluffy shirt, or the fluffy mug, and to be announced thing coming next. All right, check it out. Bye.